So my name is Tim Sheesley. I am a printmaker, and I've made prints professionally for artists for years, but this exhibition is an exhibition of my own artwork and my own prints. This is an exhibition called Cabinets, Tree Stands, and a Few Fish. I really wanted it to be much more profound than that, but that's what it is. When we moved from Philadelphia to upstate to Otego, the folks that bought the place from left an old cabinet, and I never really thought of it as a model for anything. But one day, my father passed away, and I was going through the garage and came across a croquet stake, and I thought, oh, this is something I should hold on to. It's something that makes me think of my dad. I put that stake on top of the cabinet. So the cabinet all of a sudden became this feature of containment or a sacred space concept. So you put things aside and they're special. The stake on the cabinet kind of just started the whole series. The tree stands were inspired by a desire to do a straightforward, simple, traditional lithograph, just using black ink. But interestingly enough, as I've been standing in tree stands for hundreds of hours in the freezing cold, I realized that in my childhood, I loved nothing better than to be in a tree. I climbed trees all the time. So the Tree Stand series is also revisiting something from my youth, not unlike the fish or the objects that I've chosen to be represented on the cabinet. The tree stands are also representative of putting yourself kind of in nature in a position for you to observe and appreciate the subtleties of being in the woods. So fish kind of just show up once in a while. And sometimes they're on top, floating over a cabinet, also a structure. It turns out I was just going through things the other day, and I did a print actually, when I was 12 years old, a spring print of 2 fish. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I never really realized that the fish was sort of an element so mysterious and part of my psyche, part of my childhood. I've spent most of my career collaborating and working with other artists, and I've spent most of the 30 or 40 years when I collaborate with someone, we try to achieve that quintessential image in lithography. When I do my own work, I abandon a lot of the rigor of trying to come up with the best image. The result is I find a multiple of images that actually gives me the best sense of what the image is about. It was almost more important to me as an artist than it was trying to come up with just one answer to the question, which is the best print. You know, having spent a lifetime of making them all as perfect as possible for an artist in one version, I have given myself the freedom to explore